welcome back to my channel, Mystical Crystal Tarot. I'm super excited to get straight into the reading. It's going to be a 72-hour forecast for the 6th until the 9th, I believe. So stay tuned. Of course, any information that you need to book a reading with me or to check out the extended version will be listed in the description, so just check there. My Linktree link will be posted there so that you guys can go ahead and, like I said, get all the links for my other channels, for my website, my official website, and also so you guys can join me on Patreon. But on Patreon, what we're going to cover is love, career and finances, advice for you, possible obstacle that may come up. I think I already said that in the there's one more thing we're going to cover over there. So if you want to see that, join me. Also, you might as well join me on Patreon anyways. That's where all my extended readings go in the first place. So if you want to stay up to date with that, definitely join us over there. And let's go ahead and get into the reading, guys. Make sure you guys also take advantage of the March 2022 forecasts that are up on my website. They're like only $25 right now when they're usually $50 throughout the week. I mean, the month, not the week. But yes, definitely go ahead and get your March 2022 forecast, and let's go ahead and flip the camera so you guys can see the cards and enjoy the reading. Cancers, let's go ahead and jump straight in and see what's going on. What's the energy around the zodiac sign, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? What's the energy surrounding them for the next 72 hours? What's the energy? Ooh. All right, so first card we have is Increase. What a great card to get first. So during this time frame, you may be finding yourself, of course, making more money. This could be you maybe getting a new job, maybe starting some sort of new side hustle that makes you some sort of money. This could even be you getting some sort of raise, promotion, change, or something of that nature. It just seems like you guys are just in the flow of more money. If not like physically, you guys literally having more money come in. This could be more so you mentally having your mind on maybe starting something new that could create new streams of income for you. Okay, you could also be seeing like this heightened sense of people like trying to approach you or show interest in you. There could be like a lot of people who are like flirting with you or are taking like the time out to make gestures towards showing they're interested in a sense. But let's keep going. I also have the vast universe. Interesting. So you could be also finding yourself really interested in learning more about your spirituality. You could be finding yourself also learning something completely new. Like with the spiritual journey as a whole, you almost feel like you're just never fully like aware of what's going on. So you could be learning new things that you never thought that you would actually tap into or ever run across. You may have felt like, dang, I pretty much know everything there is to know about astrology, about zodiac signs, about this, about that, but you could be finding yourself interested in something completely new, and it's opening up like a whole new world for yourself. Okay, you could even find yourself really interested in some sort of new hobby, something that's like completely left field. Okay, I also have a status quo. Interesting. So some of you may be unorthodox in many different ways. You could be somebody who is a part of the LGBTQ community. You could be somebody who lives an unorthodox way of life. You could be not religious. You could be someone who's more so spiritual. You could be someone who, I don't know. I don't know what other examples to list off. You guys know what I mean. But basically, you're having to kind of be unapologetic in that during this time frame. That status quo conversation may come up. Like, for instance, let's say you're trying to get a better paying job, but because your hair is a certain color or because it's a certain hairstyle, you could be having an issue with getting the type of job that you want. And this could be pushing you to want to get into entrepreneurship. Or you could be sick and tired of your family not accepting you for the lifestyle you want to live, whether that's because of your sexual preference or you not wanting to follow the footsteps they want to lay out for you. It's like you guys tapping into a sense of rebellion during this time frame. And you may have to blatantly say F you to somebody because they're trying to challenge you and your personal beliefs and what you decide to do when it's not their business. But let's put one more. We have dark thoughts. Okay. So you could be allowing your mind to kind of wander off into spaces it doesn't need to go to. This could be overthinking about things, wondering why this hasn't arrived yet, why that hasn't arrived, why hasn't your true love shown up at your door, why aren't you a millionaire, why don't you have the dream home that you want to live in, when all of that is irrelevant if you're not focusing on the now and how you can change that. When you get caught up in dark thoughts, all that does is consume you and keep you from being focused, okay? It's okay to acknowledge your situation, but when you just dwell on it, then that's not acknowledgement. That's feeling sorry for yourself, and that's feeding into a victim mindset by staying in this why me thought process, you know? So during this time frame, if you do find yourself going through dark thoughts, you do need to reel it in and look at what you can do now to change the things that you don't like about your situation. All right, Cancers, what's coming through for the next 72 hours? Oh no. Okay. Ten of Wands, Wheel of Fortune, Two of Pentacles, Nine of Swords, Six of Swords, and the Magician card. So yeah, you're definitely saying F it to anything that's causing you immense stress. It's like you're sick and tired of feeling weighed down and also just blocked in terms of your energy because of the fact that you can't even see what's ahead of you in a positive sense because of all the trauma, all the baggage, all the stress that you could be carrying by feeding your energy into certain things. And you're starting to see how it's keeping you from even having positive results in your life because of the fact that you could be somebody who thinks about your exes a lot when you need to be focused on new stuff that's going to come into your life, not past things that have shown you it's not worth it, it's not anything to focus on. So this is like finally getting it, where it's like, you know what? Yeah, if any person from my past comes back, I'm blocking them. If anything, you guys may take the liberty, you may take the time out to even block those individuals during this time frame if you haven't already. Now, there goes that Nine of Swords energy right when we have dark thoughts in the same reading. So with this Nine of Swords, yeah, you could have nights where you're sitting up, you're thinking about what you don't have, where you're not at right now. You're thinking about the worst case scenario also in your situation, because the Nine of Swords is just nightmares, anxiousness, nervousness to the max. So you could be letting this overconsume you a little bit too much and almost dampening the progression that you guys are in. Because a lot of you are doing the personal work, but then when you start to get into this mindset of, oh, I'm not enough, oh, this hasn't happened for me yet, this hasn't happened, it just stops your manifestations from working. It's like, I'm picturing a computer and it's like loading or downloading something. And imagine you stop the download right when it's at like 90%. So it's like a lot of you are making the personal progress in your journey, but right when you're about to break the barrier, it's like you're second guessing yourself, and then you start to let your mind wander on, I wonder what this person's doing. I wonder if that was a good choice or decision for me to make. When you guys are already in the midst of beautiful change, of beautiful manifestations. But I'm going to finish this off on Patreon. If you want to see the rest, definitely join me over there, and I will see you there.